It's the first of 6 games here on Super Wildcard Weekend, and we are underway on EA Sports.
Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
That one into the hands of Flowers.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
Jackson now off the bootleg, sliding out of the pocket.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
2nd and 10.
Here's Jackson.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down. Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know it's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do, but when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You've got to be prepared for this guy every step of the way and then try and match his athleticism.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. This is caught. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 31 yards.
And the Ravens will strike first here in this wild card matchup.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10.
At the 34.
They'll start on the ground. Etienne.
There he goes, left side.
Travis Etienne.
Touchdown, Jaguars.
Travis Etienne.
66 yards.
And the Jaguars are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own.
On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 33 yards that time.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just help receivers find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
On second down, Jackson looking deep here for Flowers. And this is incomplete. It looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
On third down, Jackson. The 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A big 30-yard play on third.
First down, Ravens.
Now Jackson going to shift him around. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. This one caught by Osborne, right side. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. From the 5 now, second and a yard. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from 5 yards out. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. It really doesn't get much easier than the last drive. One play, and they took it all the way to the house on the touchdown run.
And you know how many times we talked about that's exactly how they drew it up, because essentially every play that's drawn up in an offensive playbook, if everyone does their job perfectly, should go for a touchdown, right? That's one that actually did. Give a little credit to those big fellas up front, too. They sprang their man for not only a big gain, but 6 points.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34. Pitching it out to Etienne. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 86 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Another tote for Etienne. A nice little juke. He finds some open field here. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Good running right there. And this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
They go play action with Lawrence. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
Lawrence's throw into the hands of Kirk.
It'll be a gain of 5. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Now Lawrence.
That to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. Past the 20. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, it had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered.
Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10.
Right at the 30.
They'll look to ETN to start things out.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
2nd and a couple. And they'll go again with ETN.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
A pretty wild first quarter.
21-7, our score. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
On play action, Lawrence.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 in the first.
That's good. 400. Jacksonville, 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Lawrence.
Open man is Kirk, complete. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence.
Rolling to his right. He'll complete this to Ingram, his tight end. Yeah, that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
Red on red.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Take right open.
Lawrence on 3rd down.
Hard throw, incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
So Lawrence will exit, and on comes Brandon McManus for the Jaguar field goal. It'll be spotted on the right hash, a 52-yard attempt.
And no, it doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it online, but it comes up about a rotation short. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. But it was a crossbar that said otherwise, and that'll deny him a shot at 3.
They'll start on the ground with Harris. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
And in a situation like this, you're in the second half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up a first down.
First down, and they go back to Harris. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
2nd and 6.
They go play action now. Jackson.
Open man is Osborne. He's got it.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
And this is where play action can be so effective. Your running game's been the driving force on this possession. So as a defense, you start shifting your focus towards stopping the run. But if an offensive coordinator sees that, he can take advantage, and they get good yardage there.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Najee Harris
Taking it in from 11 yards out.
and the Ravens continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road.
A PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play.
And that flag accepted.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line.
Now ETN to start the drive. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. They go play action now. Lawrence
Flush to his right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
from the shotgun. Lawrence.
This one to the sideline. He's got it. A nice job to keep the feet in, but he is a bit short here of a first down. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll bring up 4th down. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. A 47-yard punt, maybe a couple on the return. And the Ravens will take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make it,
taking it right down Broadway.
He's still on his feet. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. 51 yards rushing for him in this first half, as he has certainly carried over his regular season success into the playoffs. Now Jackson on first down. He'll get this to Flowers, left side.
So he stopped for no gain, and it's second down.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Jackson now.
Setting up the screen, Harris.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Tucker's kick is good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
Now it's 1st and 10 after a costly penalty there on 4th down. Now it's Jackson. This will be caught at about the 6.
Yeah, the Ravens are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Play action. It's Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Ravens are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Now Tucker to add the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
35. Jaguars 7.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here's Lawrence. ETN bringing in another one.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
At the 45-yard line.
Hey.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he will step out of bounds down near the 10-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 44 yards. So now following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10. Again, it's Lawrence. Dancing to his left. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Lawrence will throw. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
Well, this defensive unit certainly picked a great time to make a stand. Back-to-back sacks, starting with first and goal. I have to believe that they'll continue to bring the pressure on third down.
A 26-yard attempt.
The kick by McManus is good. And that drops a deficit from 28 to 25. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Now they're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Here now, 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And down he'll go at the 25. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Put me in the game. What is this? You getting paid for?
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And, Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward. That was a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Play action. It's Lawrence. They'll roll him out right. He'll check it down, complete to Dillon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down. Well, the margin on that scoreboard, obviously for them, it looks daunting. But I don't know, Charles. They're probably not focused on that right now. Maybe just chaining together a positive drive with plays like we just saw, giving themselves something to build on.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. And what they have to be careful of is getting glued to that scoreboard, trying to do too much. Because if you do that, you're all but guaranteed to start making mistakes. Just focus on one play at a time and make each one successful.
Decent 24.
From the 41, here's a second down and 4.
Hey, kill.
Now Lawrence to throw. That's going to be caught by Rivers. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up second down. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Finds his tight end, Ingram. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that will bring up 3rd and 1.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
They'll run with Etienne. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. 133 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Slants are so tough to cover because everything happens so fast. But sometimes it happens too fast for the guy catching the ball because all of his movements have to be quick off the line of scrimmage, and then all of a sudden the ball's right on top of you. And maybe he got a little bit ahead of himself there.
Yeah, a lot of times coming in with good pace, and he dropped it. 3rd quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And he comes back with one complete. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Take right open.
On play action, Lawrence. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Dafe Owe drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was...
Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. From 10 yards out. And the Jags are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point from McManus is good. And they'll cut the lead down to 18. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25.
Just another day in the office.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again. And that's caught inside the 35. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. To throw is Jackson. Oh, that held up there a long time, but it falls innocently and incomplete.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Go.
Second and 10. Here's Jackson again. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars 14. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. To throw again is Jackson. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Jags are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
So just 3 yards on the completion there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Open man right side is Ingram. And out across midfield down to the 45. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
That's good for a Jaguar.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
They go play action with Lawrence. He targets Ingram for another grab.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And quickly they get to the line.
That's good for another Jacksonville.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne.
And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Back now in Jacksonville. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the 4th. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback.
Escaping the pressure right. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal?
Now Lawrence now going to move him around. Etienne will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
McManus now for the extra point. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him. 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they are looking good. A 2-score lead here in this fourth quarter as they hope to capture a spot in the divisional round next weekend. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. The pressure that time right up the middle, and he was able to wiggle in there pretty easily and get the sack.
Yeah, sometimes you end up getting caught in a little bit of a breakdown about who to block up front. And that creates the gap there, and he took full advantage, got to the quarterback, and finished off the sack.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in, and he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. McLean, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
They go play action with Jackson. It's caught inside the 25. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Give him 32 on the play.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
No, we changed it. Go.
Play action. Now Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's Flowers. Touchdown! Zay Flowers, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Ravens have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now.
Ravens 42, Jaguars 24. Justin Tucker to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this with all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker now to add the point after. And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
Next to score, Ravens 49, Jaguars 24. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
18-yard line.
Let's go.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
On second down, Etienne once more. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. The offense on third down today, just 1 for 5 to this point. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. Etienne once more. And this will be a Jaguars first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Well, Lawrence going to move him around a bit.
Think right open.
Straight ahead, Etienne. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
On second down, a run with Etienne. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
On third down, here's Etienne. 181 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Etienne up the middle. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. Well, 1 win down, still 3 to go to get to the most hallowed ground in sports, but a good start.
A terrific start because they get to move on. Unfortunately for the team that lost, it's a long offseason ahead for them now.